Hey guys, Miss Osborne here. We are going to go over the instructions for assignment 2B and all the tracks you're going to create here. So the first one we're going to work on, you will actually find it in section 2, lesson 4. We're going to be working with echoes, reverb, and silence in this one. So we're not going to generate a new sound at the moment. We're going to go to File and Open. You can see I'm here in my audio class. All right. You guys should all have something that looks like this. Okay. Downloaded from your course resources. So I'm going to go to section 2, open that up, and then I'm going to open this echo reverb source. Okay, first thing we're going to do is listen to it. It's almost 40 seconds long, so we don't have to listen to the whole thing. Okay, so you get the picture there, right? All right, so the first instructions that we have is go to the Edit menu, and then we're going to click on Move Cursor to Track End. Okay, so it moved it all the way to the end. Now we're going to click Generate, and then click Silence. If it is not already on 30 seconds, please go ahead and change that to 30 seconds. That's going to end 30 seconds of silence to the end of the track. Okay, so we're going to hit, mine's already at 30 seconds, so I'm going to hit OK. Now it wants us to play all the way to the end, and notice that there will be silence at the end. Okay, because our cursor is already there, at the end it's just playing the silence. Okay, and you can see that it's added 30 seconds of it. All right. Okay, now we are going to create an echo. First we hit Control A, and by doing that we just we just selected the entire song. So I'm going to click the Effect button and then click Echo. We're going to get a little window that pops up. So in the Echo dialog box, in the delay time, right up here, it's already highlighted. And we're going to type in 1.6. Okay. In the decay factor field, we're going to type in 0.4. And then hit OK. Let's go ahead and see how this sounds. Okay, as you can see, this the silent at the end of it, the silence, let us listen to just the echo of it. So in the instructions, it says if you like how it sounds, you can move on to the next instructions. If not, you can press Control and Z to undo the echo. You can also go to Edit and Undo Echo. Easy enough. Okay, so let's try it again. So we're going to do Effect, Echo, and then you can kind of play around with this. The delay time is how many times or how long the echo is. Decay factor is the amplitude of the echo itself. And so let's go ahead, let's just play around with it, and let's see, we'll put 2 instead of that, 1.5, and we'll put, let's see, 0.7 for that. All right, let's check out and see how that sounds. Okay, so you can see, well, not see, you can hear the difference between the two. Okay, so you can play around with that, and you can keep the echoes, you can create the echoes any way that you like. The only thing left to do here is save your file, so we're going to go up to File, Save Project As, and then instead of Echo Reverb Source, we're just going to call it plain old Echo. And save. Now, one thing I want to remind you, I want you to check this out. So when I saved it, it saved one AUP file, which is the Audacity program's file format, and it saved a data format, or I'm sorry, a data folder with the exact same name. Now, by the time I'm done, I'll have more of these files here, more AUP files and more data files. When you submit this, you need to zip all of those together. Okay? You have to have the AUP file with the data file. You can't move them away from each other. You can't save them separately. And you can't rename them separately. So I can't call this something else because these two things need to communicate. Okay, for our next track, we are actually using the exact same file that we just used for our last one. So I'm going to go to Open. I'm already in Section 2, so I'm going to open the Echo Reverb source again. Okay, it asks you to play the song again. We already know what the song is because we just listened to it. This time they give us a new way to skip the cursor to the very end of the song. You just hit the K button, your K key on your keyboard. We're also going to generate some silence again, but this time they have asked us to change it to 15 seconds. So I had already done that previously. I'm all set to go. There we've got 15 seconds. Now the cursor is already here at the end of the sound and has generated silence, so let's check on that and make sure it's there. All right, and we have 15 seconds of silence. Good deal. As you'd probably guessed, we're going to add some reverb to this. So we again click Control A to select the whole song. We're going to go up here to Effect. We're going to come all the way down here to G-verb. Alright, and then in the room size field, it's already highlighted. If it's not highlighted, you can just double click it. And we're going to type 40. In the reverb time field, we're going to go ahead and highlight that, or you can double click it. And I'm going to type 0.5. In the input bandwidth field, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to highlight it and ask us, oh, I'm sorry, it asks us to change it to 0.75. Mine is already at 0.75, so I'm going to leave that alone. In the dry signal level field right here. I'm going to highlight that, and it wants us to keep it at 0. And in the early reflection level field, we're going to highlight it and do -10. And then in the tail level, we're going to highlight this and put -30. Okay. Instead of hitting OK, we're just going to click Preview first and check it out. Okay, so then we're going to hit OK. And now let's check out our song and see what it sounds like. Okay, so the directions tell us that if we like it like that, we can keep it like that. And if not, if we want to change it, you can do undo G-verb. And then you can go back in and kind of play with these and see how you feel about them. You can change them up a little bit. Let's increase that. Let's see. Let's change that to, how about -15 and -25. Let's just hear how that sounds. Okay, and then as you can probably guess, we're going to go up to File, click Save Project As, and just type in reverb. And there you go. There's your second track. For the third and last track of 2B, you're actually going to use the exact same file again. So we're going to go to Section 2 folder, open Echo Reverb Source, exact same song we've been listening to. You might be getting a little tired of it. And for this one, all you need to do is add echo and reverb in any way that you want to. You can add silence at the end if you like. But really the only requirement is that it has echo and reverb effects applied to the exact same song. So again, you would go to Effect, add the echo this way. Okay, after you're done with that and you save that portion of it, you're going to do the same thing, only go to G-verb. Okay, get the song exactly the way that you want in that way. And then all you do, once you have all that applied, is go to File, Save Project As, and this time it is going to be, whoops, just echo _ reverb. So all you need to do is delete the source part of it and click Save. Those instructions you will be able to find in the add-on section when you click on Assignment 2B at the end of Section 2. So there are two files that you find in Section 1, the first one in Lesson 4, the second one in Lesson 5, and then these last instructions for this last track you can find in the add-on section once you click Assignment 2B. Thanks and good luck. I look forward to hearing it.